Hello friends, welcome to Wesley Craft. Today we are doing a tutorial for drawing a realistic eye. The instruments we're going to use today is charcoal pencil, mono eraser, kneadable or kneaded eraser, and then also going to use a blending stamp and cotton buds. Not forgetting tissue paper. So what I'm using at the moment is charcoal pencil. Note that the lines I'm drawing are very thin, so your pencil should be very sharp at all times. So I will come in with my cotton bud to soften out and blend in the lines and the dark parts. I go in again with my charcoal pencil to emphasize on the lines and the dark areas. So I do the same things again. I come in again with my with my cotton bud. I blend in again. Then I come back again with my charcoal pencil to re-emphasize the lines and the dark areas to ensure they remain very obvious. To enhance the 3D feature of that pupil, I go around the edges with my cotton bud and charcoal powder. And while doing this, I consider the direction of the sunlight or whatever light is hitting that eye. And in this case, it is from the far left side of the eye. Same process of blending. As you see, I continue to emphasize on the lines after blending to ensure that the lines are still very conspicuous. So on the pupil, there are very tiny holes that I'm making using sharp charcoal pencil, but hitting lightly with light pressure. Then later on I'll come in with my blending stamp to soften out. So again I come in with my mono eraser to emphasize the 3D feature on those things, those white things. So I'm making light dots. So these dots are a reflection of light. Now let's get to the upper eyelid. Same process, charcoal pencil, charcoal powder, and again going over and over to ensure that it looks conspicuous. Now this part of the eye that I'm shading is on the shadow side of the eye because the light is coming from the other direction. So that means it will obviously should look darker than the other side. So using charcoal powder, tissue paper and cotton bud, I do that shading. And now let's work on the texture of the skin. And now here we use the mono eraser to show the bumpy areas of the skin, the areas that are reflecting back the light. Note that I'm doing that after I have already shaded the skin. Now to settle it, I use my tissue paper and I use very little pressure. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do that and hit that notification bell. And now this is kneadable eraser. So I'm using it to emphasize the 3D feature of that eye. So I'm lightening up some parts that I think they should be lighter, so that the 3D feature can be emphasized. Thank you friends for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for sharing. See you in the next video.